guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. For those of you that are new here, I'm Gemma and this is Project Rich Mum, where I talk about my personal journey with personal finance, and we discuss everything from saving money to making money with a specific focus on passive or semi-passive forms of income. A big thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel. As you can see, we are growing quite nicely. So if you are into personal finance and you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting that button and sticking around. Now, today's video is one that I've been so excited to make, and that is how much I earned for my first YouTube paycheck. And you've probably seen YouTubers getting very excited when they receive this, although actually this really doesn't have a lot to do with actually how much you get paid. So if you are on the YouTube journey, you will know that in order to be monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the last 12 months. And once you've hit those milestones, you can apply to join YouTube's partnership program, where you get paid for the ads that are shown on your videos. Not all of the ads, but we'll go into that in a bit later on. So I made another video showing the whole monetization review process, and you can go and check that video out if you would like to see that. So you don't actually get paid from YouTube directly. Any money that you earn from your videos is paid through your AdSense account, and that is what this letter is that gets wafted around in front of the camera by lots and lots of YouTubers when they become monetized. Because in order to get your account set up with AdSense, there are several steps that you need to take. For me, I already had a Google AdSense account set up in preparation for when I hopefully became monetized on YouTube. Once I was approved into the YouTube partnership program, that is when I received this from Google AdSense. And this is basically just a verification code that you have to enter, and it verifies that you live at the address that you've put down. I don't know what the frig is happening, but I feel like everything I watched on YouTube was wrong, because Google AdSense sent me an email saying that this had been sent on the 26th of March. Today is the 29th of March, and this has just arrived. So 3 days. I was literally expecting weeks and weeks. The next step after you've verified your address is you have to add a bank account. Now, this threw me for a loop to begin with, because I couldn't find anywhere for me to be able to add a bank account, and I was starting to panic. So if you are newly monetized and you can't see anywhere to add a bank account, don't panic. It's completely normal. Once I had money put into my AdSense account, that was when I was able to add a bank account. So just like with your address, you have to verify your bank account as well. And to do this, Google AdSense will put money into your account, just a small amount, and then you have to verify how much was put into there. Once you have done that, you are set up and your account is ready to go. But don't panic if those steps are not available to you straight away. Google AdSense will let you know when it needs you to do each step, so don't worry. So quick overview, I started posting videos about personal finance to this channel back in January, and it took me about 2.5 months to get monetized, which was really, really quick. If you've been doing YouTube for a lot longer than that and you are still not monetized, please do not get disillusioned. For reference, I have another channel which was more of a hobby channel that I've been doing for over 2 years, still not monetized. I was accepted into the YouTube partnership program on March the 23rd, and the way that YouTube works is they count monetization from the first of the month until the last day of the month. That meant during March, I had around 9 days to make money that would fall into that pay period. The final amount that you'll actually be paid is transferred to your AdSense account somewhere around the 12th of the following month. So for me, that was the 12th of April. Then AdSense usually pays out somewhere between the 21st and the 26th of the month. Google AdSense also has a payment threshold. You might not necessarily get a payout straight away. In the UK, the payment threshold is £60, meaning that you have to have £60 in or more in your AdSense account before it'll trigger a payout. I think in the US it's $100. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but it is worth checking. But don't worry though, if you don't get a payout in that month, that money will sit there and it will then roll over until you have enough in your account to go past that threshold. So let me take you into my account so that you guys can see exactly how much I earned during those 9 days. Because I know that when I was first starting out, I used to love watching videos like this. I like to see how much people were potentially earning, because I thought it was really inspiring to be able to see whether you could actually make money from YouTube. And also, you know, I'm a bit nosy, what can I say? For those of you that don't know, these two numbers are important when it comes to how much you are earning. So the playback-based CPM, or the cost per mil, is basically the amount that YouTube is charging advertisers to place ads on your videos. Now, some channels will have significantly higher CPMs than other channels. And honestly, even if you're in the same niche as somebody else, your CPMs can vary wildly. So it's really difficult to gauge how much potentially you can earn compared to somebody else. But as an example, channels like this that are to do with personal finance or business or those types of categories generally will get a higher CPM, and lifestyle and gaming channels will generally have a lower CPM. You can see here that for March, my CPM was £44.80, which is actually pretty high compared to a lot of people. But really the number that we are most interested in is this, which is the RPM, which is the revenue per mil. And that is the amount that YouTube is generally going to pay you for 1,000 monetized playbacks. Now, it's worth remembering that not all playbacks will be monetized. So you can see here that my RPM kind of goes up and down like daily. Up here where it peaked at £33.25, and then a couple of days later it dropped down to 20, but you can see that it stayed fairly consistently in the £20 sort of mark. For that short period of time when I first got monetized, I made a total of £201.63, which is so much more than what I was expecting, and I'm so grateful to have that extra income. And it worked out to about £20-ish a day, just over £20 a day. And for April, it has been following that same trend as well. And once we get into May and my total amount has been finalized for April, I'll come back and give you guys an update so you can see a full month. So £200 for just a few days was insane. A lot of it has to do with the fact that my channel talks a lot about money and about business, which generally attracts higher rates from advertisers. There are a lot of different variables that contribute to the amount that your channel potentially is going to make. One of them is niche, that we've already spoken about. Another one is, where are your viewers coming from? Countries such as the US, the UK, Canada, they all pay a much higher rate for their ads than countries, for me personally, countries in Africa, for example. India doesn't pay an awful lot. So it really depends where your viewers are coming from. It also depends on how old they are, whether they are male or female. And while £200 now is not enough for most people to live on, and if the trend carries on through April, it should be around the £600 mark. And again, that's not enough for most people to live on. As an additional stream of income, which is what I'm seeing it as, that's a really nice amount to get. And hopefully, as the channel grows and as it gets more and more views and more subscribers, that amount will increase. If you are hoping to monetize your channel, or you are thinking about starting a channel as a potential form of income, go for it. Keep working, keep plowing ahead, because eventually you will get there. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up because the algorithm loves that, and drop any comments that you have for me down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possess